Imagine an army of warrior monks feared on the battlefield and whispered about in secret chambers of power. The Knights Templar were more than just medieval crusaders. They were financiers, influencers, and possibly the hidden architects of history. Were they divine warriors defending Christendom, or were they secret puppet masters manipulating kings and shaping the world in ways still felt today? Their rise was meteoric, their power unmatched, but their downfall. Enjoying the journey through history? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of history enthusiasts. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell us what you think, share your favorite historical insights, or suggest a topic you'd love to see us explore. A scandalous mix of betrayal, conspiracy, and mystery. And some say they never truly disappeared. The Knights Templar began in 1119, originally a small group of knights sworn to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. But with the backing of the church, they quickly evolved into something much bigger. By the 12th century, they weren't just warriors, they were bankers, creating one of the world's first international financial networks. Kings and nobles entrusted them with their wealth, and their influence stretched across Europe and the Middle East. Some believe this financial power gave them leverage over monarchs, making them too powerful to control. Their emblem, the red cross on a white tunic, became a symbol of fear and respect. On the battlefield, they were relentless, known for fighting to the death rather than surrendering. They played a crucial role in the Crusades, but as those wars faded, their power grew in a new, dangerous direction: wealth, politics, and knowledge. The Battle of Montgisard, a defining moment. One of the most legendary battles involving the Knights Templar was the Battle of Montgisard in 1777. A small Christian force, including a contingent of Templar knights, found itself facing an overwhelming Muslim army led by the legendary Sultan Saladin. Outnumbered nearly 12-1, the Crusaders had little hope of victory. Yet against all odds, they charged with unrelenting fury. The Templars, mounted on their powerful war horses, led the assault with unstoppable precision, cutting deep into Saladin's forces. The element of surprise, combined with the discipline of the knights, shattered the enemy lines. The once dominant Muslim army, caught off guard and unable to regroup, was forced into a chaotic retreat. Saladin himself barely escaped with his life, an event that haunted him for years to come. This victory cemented the Templars' reputation as elite warriors, feared across the battlefield. They were not just monks with swords. They were master tacticians, capable of winning impossible battles through sheer skill and faith. The Siege of Acre, the fall of a stronghold. The Siege of Acre in 1291 was one of the Templars' greatest battles, but it also marked the fall of Christian control in the Holy Land. After decades of fighting, the Muslim forces, led by Sultan al-Ashraf Khalil, launched a final attack on the coastal city of Acre, the last Christian stronghold in the region. The Templars, alongside other Crusader factions, fought fiercely to defend the city. For weeks, they held their ground, using their superior tactics and unwavering discipline to push back wave after wave of enemy forces, but eventually the sheer number of attacking troops overwhelmed them. The Templars made a final stand in their fortified headquarters by the sea, refusing to surrender. When the city finally fell, it marked the end of Christian rule in the Holy Land and a severe blow to the Templars' power. The secret knowledge of the Templars. This is where the legend deepens. Rumors circulated that they discovered something extraordinary in Jerusalem, possibly hidden beneath the Temple of Solomon. Theories range from the Holy Grail to lost religious texts, even secret knowledge that could alter the course of history. Some speculate this gave them untold power, enough to threaten the Church and European rulers. By the early 14th century, King Philip IV of France, deeply in debt to the Templars, turned against them. On Friday, October 13, 1307, a day now linked to superstition, hundreds of Templars were arrested. Under torture, they confessed to blasphemy, idol worship, and heresy, charges many believe were fabricated. Their leader, Jacques de Molay, was burned at the stake, but not before allegedly cursing the Pope and the King, both of whom died within a year. But here's where things get even stranger. Some say the Templars foresaw their downfall and escaped, possibly taking their vast treasure with them. Did they flee to Scotland, where they allegedly influenced the Freemasons? Did they travel to the New World centuries before Columbus? Or did they vanish into the shadows, reshaping history under new identities? The financial empire of the Templars, few realize that the Templars effectively created a banking system that allowed European nobility to deposit wealth and withdraw it in different locations. This made them indispensable and incredibly wealthy. They issued letters of credit, essentially the world's first traveler's checks. Their wealth, however, made them enemies. Kings, particularly Philip IV, envied their power. This might explain why their sudden downfall seemed orchestrated rather than organic. Some records suggest that just before their arrest, a fleet of Templar ships left the French port of La Rochelle, never to be seen again. Did they escape with their treasures? Some believe the ships carried sacred relics or even ancient documents, which eventually surfaced within secretive organizations. The link to the Freemasons. One of the most compelling theories is that the surviving Templars sought refuge in Scotland, where they supposedly helped form the Freemasons. Some point to Masonic symbols and rituals as proof of a direct link. The idea that the Freemasons inherited Templar knowledge fuels conspiracy theories, suggesting that their influence extended to the formation of the United States. Hidden codes and secret documents. In the Vatican archives, there are mysterious documents known as the Chignon Parchment, which suggests that Pope Clement V had absolved the Templars of heresy. If so, was their destruction a political move rather than a divine one? Some claim the Vatican still holds undisclosed Templar secrets, records that, if revealed, could rewrite history. The modern-day Templars. Despite their supposed demise, groups claiming Templar lineage persist. Some are purely ceremonial, while others claim deeper connections. Organizations such as the Sovereign Military Order of the Temple of Jerusalem insist they uphold Templar traditions, but is it possible that the true successors of the Templars still hold real power behind closed doors? The official story says the Templars were wiped out, but the evidence suggests otherwise. If the Templars truly vanished, why do their symbols, rituals, and financial influence appear to persist in secret societies, governments, and global banking systems? What if their wealth wasn't lost, but instead carefully hidden, invested, and passed down through generations? Some historians believe that remnants of the Templar order rebranded themselves under new identities, influencing organizations such as the Freemasons and even shadow governments. Others speculate that their sacred knowledge, whether it be relics, ancient texts, or forbidden wisdom, was safeguarded in hidden locations, perhaps in Scotland, Portugal, or even the New World. Consider this. If the Templars held secrets powerful enough to threaten monarchs and the Church, would they really allow themselves to be erased so easily? Or did they plan their own disappearance, ensuring that their influence would continue in secret? Some researchers claim that modern banking practices and multinational corporations still reflect the structure and wealth management systems pioneered by the Templars. What do you think? Could the Templars still exist in some form today, pulling the strings of history from the shadows, or were they truly destroyed, their knowledge lost forever? The truth may be closer than we think, waiting to be uncovered. The official story says the Templars were wiped out, but legends persist. Did they truly vanish, or did they morph into something even more powerful, hidden in plain sight? Perhaps their influence still echoes in secret societies today, pulling the strings of modern power. But the real question is, if they had discovered something so valuable, so dangerous, would they have ever let it be lost to history? Or is the truth still out there, waiting to be uncovered? And if you know someone who would love diving into the past, share this video with them. Let's uncover history together.